Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the Galaxy Fit 3, a device that has really come in handy, especially along the last year since I pretty much had it. I think I had it for about a year, just under a year, rocking out the Galaxy Fit 3 instead of the Galaxy Watch Ultra. If you remember, or if you're new to the channel, I had the Galaxy Watch Ultra for a good period of time. I did a lot of coverage on it. In ways, I miss it because it was a nice watch, but I do like wearing regular watches, so it was just hard to wear both watches at the same time, which is where this Fit 3 comes in handy because I think this device is very, very solid. 60-ish bucks for this, and I want to say it is more than capable of being able to handle a lot of tasks you throw it its way. And I don't know why my focus is tripping right now, but as you guys can see right there, screen, AMOLED, relatively sizable, right? It's actually well sized. And for 60 bucks, you get a good bang for your buck. It, of course, attaches to your phone with no issues. It tracks stress, it tracks sleeping, it tracks your heart rate, tracks your steps. So you get your basic functionality out of this Galaxy Fit 3. The problem I have with this, though, and I think I've been having this problem with a lot of kind of fitness-based trackers as of late, especially from companies like Samsung. Sorry, Samsung, but it has to be you because I use most of your products. The Galaxy Ring, which I understand is their first gen, but the Galaxy Ring and the Galaxy Fit don't have all of the fitness capabilities that you see inside the Galaxy Watch series, including the Galaxy Watch Ultra. I think that's a problem, and that is because this is the Fit band. This is their Galaxy Fit 3. This is the third generation Fit model that they've made, and yet as big as this is, they don't incorporate all of the sensors and the technology into this as they should. Now, do I think the price could be more if they did that? Yeah, of course I do. I think, 80, 90 to 100 bucks, and you add those newer features that the Galaxy Watch Ultra has, or being able to have that extra button along the side and be able to do your BMI testing and stuff like that. Like, even though it's trendy, it's, not always completely accurate, if you will. It does still give you a roundabout range that you can train over the course of time to actually evaluate your overall health over a given period of time. And I think that if they incorporated those kind of features into the Fitband, this would be much more enticing for a lot of people like myself who may already like wearing watches and just need something to track their lifestyle or fitness. And that's where the Galaxy Fit 3 could become way more enhanced, way better, way more of a go-to than having to solely rely on the Galaxy Watch series for that kind of information. So I hope that the next iteration of this does include more of those features. We also just saw Apple drop hypertension uh, tracking for their Apple Watch Series 11 and Apple Watch Ultra 3. Is that coming to Samsung next year? And will they embed that or integrate it into the next upcoming Fitband? I hope so, because I would like to be able to utilize a lot of those features. In a Fitband, the name is Fit. It's in the name. Bring that and bring those type of quality of life updates when it comes to fitness tracking to your Fitband, because this could really be your bread and butter outside of the Galaxy Watch when it comes to fitness and lifestyle. And I think that it could work in that way. Now, aside from that, how else has software been? Well, it's effectively straightforward. You can only load up to 10 watch faces for your display, which is not great considering the fact that they have a ton of watch faces in the Fit app. So it's tough because you really have to scrutinize what 10 faces you want, unless you want to sit there and you don't mind just downloading them, one after the other. But I will say that the faces do look good. Let's see, the couple that I kind of have going on right now. Um, I like this one as well. It's pretty nice. It goes good with lighter base clothing. And then, of course, I have some time-based ones like this one. I love this one a lot. Still very incognito, smooth, but of course, if I'm at the gym, I need to be able to read the time pretty well. So I can even go to something like this, something relatively simple, but then I lose my AMOLED capabilities with this one because it's not truly blacked out. So that's not always fun. So doing something a little bit more digital along this line uh, definitely works out very well for the Galaxy Fit 3. But that being said, though, how's battery life with this device? And unless in time flies by, which is happening in life right now, time does fly by. It seems like this gets about five-ish days of battery life, and maybe it's just I'm not really paying attention that much. I think I took this off the charger Sunday afternoon, maybe, or put it on the charger Sunday afternoon. It took, and I can't remember, but it's now Tuesday, and I can't see if it's telling me what my battery life is or not. Is that 45%? No, it's 58%. So I would say about 5 days, and you get used to the little vibrations on the wrist and the notification that you just swipe away on the phone, where you don't really quite pay attention to the warning that you only have like 15% battery life left on this. So you should go probably put on the charger for an hour. And so sometimes you're walking around and don't even realize that that the Fitband has died on your wrist, or it clocks out around 1 to 2%, and when you go to try to check your time, you press the power button, it'll reboot the watch and then be at 1%. You're kind of like, yo, why didn't you tell me anything about that? So battery life to me, I think is still pretty solid. I understand with those suggestions and wish list items that could, affect battery life, but still, like if we're still able to maintain 5 days with all of those features, that would be great. And of course, if they integrate that new type of battery technology, that new graphene, or is it graphene or graphite? Graphene, I think, right? The battery tech into products now that also helps extend battery life. So I would definitely hope to see that incorporated, not just in the Fitband, of course, but also in the Galaxy smartphone devices, right? Now, if we jump in here real quick, just to show you guys briefly, let's see, where's my wearable app? It's probably right there on my screen. If we swipe on over, Galaxy Fit. If I come down here to Fitband settings, oh, okay, so shows you how often I'm in here. It looks as though they may have removed, they used to have battery in here. Now they don't, so that's pretty interesting. Uh, huh. It stays up to date fairly well. Nothing drops too often for this. I know One UI 8's dropping for the phones soon, so I don't know if we'll get a new update pertaining to the Fitband or the Galaxy Ring, but as you see, it's completely updated. And I don't know why it just swapped away from the Fit, but you're greeted with this screen here. Not much going on. It's a straightforward device. Put it on, syncs to your phone, and you pretty much rock out. These are all your watch faces, and there's a ton of good looking ones in here as well. You just have to pick and choose what 10 you want to use over the course of your usage with this device. And as you see, I'm still scrolling because there's that many. Now, I like this one. Let me add this one. And this is what I mean, because it'll start pretty fast in terms of downloading it, and then it takes its sweet time, you know. And then once it goes ahead and adds the watch face, it'll automatically use it, but so you wouldn't have to worry about that. Now this wasn't too bad. This was pretty decently paced. When we come up here, and you see, I could have still scrolled down. If I manage, I have 7 so far. So I only have room for 2 more. I wish you could have almost as many as you want, or maybe even 20, because there's that many watch faces. But it is what it is. So let me know down in the comment section below. Do you guys rock out with Fitbands or lifestyle fitness trackers? The comment section is open for discussion below. But again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like the like button, subscribe to the channel, and the notification bell, so all free. That way you know some videos. So you and I can see that check, see what's cracking. And don't forget to hit that super thank button down there by the like and dislike button. Cash App, PayPal, and check the channel off for all the videos available to you. That's where to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. It's your man Micah signing out. Until the next video, wait for it.